big moments watched live around the globe. Last night, NASA tested a new planetary defense system by smashing a spacecraft into an asteroid. Boom! Yeah. How you like that, asteroid? That was for the dinosaurs. And in case you're wondering, no, the asteroid was not heading for Earth, right? We're just testing the system. It wasn't heading towards us. But now the other asteroids, they know not to test us. You don't mess with Earth, man. We're local, man. In health news, researchers have discovered that you can dissolve pills faster if you lie on your right side. Which raises a big question for me. How do I become a researcher? No, because it just sounds like fun, right? Sounds like a lot of fun. You sit around all day thinking random thoughts like, I wonder what would happen if I took Advil doggy style, Oh, and in financial news, Donald Trump is back on the Forbes 400 list of America's richest people at number 343, which I love so much. Yeah. I mean, how ironic is it that Donald Trump is the only guy doing well in Joe Biden's economy, huh? Yeah, he's gonna end up running for president and then voting for Biden. I made so much money under Joe Brandon, and this Trump guy was crazy. I heard he wanted bleach in his lungs. He's crazy. I'm voting for Joe. But let's move on to some of the biggest stories of the day, starting with our ongoing coverage of the war in Ukraine. It has been 7 months since Vladimir Putin went all Kool-Aid man on Ukraine. But from day one, the war has been a disaster for him. First, Putin tried to take over all of Ukraine, but the Ukrainian army stopped him. Then he tried to take over the eastern half, but the Ukrainian army stopped him. Then he tried to slide into an Instagram model's DMs. And Instagram, it was just Instagram, so the Ukrainian army didn't do anything because it was Instagram. Yeah, he was stopped by the fact that he looks like a heavily Botoxed Gollum in a suit. No offense to Gollum, I just need an example. The point is, Vladimir Putin is not #winning. So, after 7 months of war, the Russian army only controls a slice of Ukraine. And now, the Ukrainians are threatening to take that back too. But before that happens, Vladimir Putin is saying, hey, what about democracy?
In Ukraine, Russian-controlled areas in the east of the country are wrapping up a series of referendums asking voters if they want to be a part of Russia. The votes are illegal under international law, and some Ukrainians have been forced to vote at gunpoint.
Election officials, accompanied by armed soldiers, go traipsing up flights of stairs, knocking on doors, searching for voters.
In the past few minutes, the Russian state media has announced the preliminary results, claiming that people have voted overwhelmingly in favour of becoming part of the Russian Federation. The results supposedly showing 97 or 98% of the vote being in favour of joining the Federation.
Yeah, you hear that? Russian soldiers are going door to door forcing people to vote to join Russia. And so because of that, 97% of the vote has been pro-Putin. Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, these voters have a choice in the same way we have a choice to not accept cookies on that website, you know? Yeah, it's like, what? So what, if I click no, can I not see how child stars have aged? What kind of a choice is that? 97%. You know, my question is, who the hell is the 3%? No, I'm really impressed by that. Who had the balls to still vote against Putin while his soldiers watched them mark their ballots? Who was there and just like, yes, I have voted for your mama. Oh, look at that. Oh, I voted twice. Oh. So yeah, because it's a sham, it looks like 98% of the voters in this election voted to become a part of Russia. And honestly, why do they even go through all of this? Huh? Like going door to door, making everyone sign shit just so you can do what you were already doing anyway. I mean, it's one thing to conquer a town and blow up all their buildings, but then to make them do paperwork, there is evil, and then there's evil. And this is that classic middle school bully move, forcing you to say something and then acting like it's legit. Say you want to eat dog poop. Say you want to eat dog poop. Oh, I like to eat dog poop. He said it. He likes eating dog poop. No, I didn't, Steve. I just said it because you made me say it. I'm glad your parents broke up. But let's move on to some news that's closer to home. Even though the coronavirus pandemic seems to finally be on its way out, I think we can all admit the world is not exactly the same as it used to be. We're less eager to shake strangers' hands. You know, people generally don't sit next to each other in public places anymore. And now, every time you rob a bank, it takes so much longer for people to know you're the robber because everyone else is wearing a mask. Yeah. So then you have to pull out a gun, but because it's America, everyone else pulls out a gun. And then it's like at that point, you just end up opening up a checking account and leaving. You know, I was just trying to rob the bank. Pandemic spoiled everything. But good news, people. There is one part of American life that is coming roaring back.
Traffic is coming back to pre-pandemic levels. I've seen it with my own eyes. This all thanks to a push for workers to return to the office. Major U.S. cities, including Los Angeles, Miami, Chicago, seeing more commuter traffic congestion, and it is growing.
Traffic is above pre-pandemic levels in Miami and Dallas, in Houston, and in Phoenix. There is an interesting disparity, though, taking place in the numbers. Monday and Friday, that is when traffic is typically lower, even lower than it was before the pandemic. Wednesday and Thursday are the really big days for traffic now, and major cities across the country really starts to begin to rise today, Tuesday.
Yeah, you see, because everyone now works remote part-time, and then everyone gets to choose which days they work remote and which those days they come in, all of the traffic that used to be during the week is now only on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which sucks. All of it is crammed together. I will say, as bad as it is for us humans, it is good for the cars, you know? Yeah, because now that traffic is slow, it gives them a chance to catch up again. Hey there, Craig! Hey! Hey, Craig! Long time no see, buddy! Hey! Yeah, nice paint job! Nothing wrong with turning back the clock a little bit, huh? Me? Yeah, things have been good. Some teenagers had sex in me. That was cool. Oh, boy, did you hear about Jerry, by the way? His owner dumped him for an electric. Yeah, he's taking it real hard. He's hooked on diesel now. It's a real shame, man. Oh, by the way, looks like my lane is moving. See you in 2 seconds, buddy. You know, when you think about it, the new traffic problem makes sense, right? Because everyone would rather spend an extra day at home on a Monday and a Friday, and that means that those days are going to be the days when everyone's chilling, right? Because those are the days when you're making the hangover or recovering from the hangover. You know what I mean? Yeah, but now think about this. If everyone is choosing the same days to be on the road, then those days are going to suck even more, which means Tuesday is going to be the new Friday, and then Thursday is going to be the new Monday, and then, wait, what? Well, I guess Wednesday's still going to be in the middle. It'll be that weird day in the middle, like the D that nobody even uses. Like, yeah, who says Wednesday anyway, huh? It's probably the same people who say February. Should be arrested. The point is, this problem is happening because the week was designed incorrectly. Yeah, think about it. Who said the week has to be 7 days? Huh? That's not a rule. It's what people don't realize. If we all do the same week, it's not going to get better. My solution is, instead of 7 days, we should have a 5-day week. Yeah? Think about it, because you've seen every study that comes out that says the fewer the days we work doesn't mean that production goes down, right? No productivity decreases. All we do is spend extra time in the office, spending like we're working, when really we're just Googling how long until Friday gets here. So we don't actually need more days in the office. Think about it. 3 days of work. That's what I propose. We do 3 days of work, 2 days of weekend. Yeah. 3 days of work, 2 days of weekend. Sounds like a perfect week, yeah? Less traffic. It's just like, it's Monday. Oh, it's Wednesday already. Friday, what a week! By the way, I'm going to need Monday off. I've got a thing. It's a perfect week. All right, that's it for today's headlines. Let's move on to something that everyone loves now. It is time to check in on today's lotto numbers with our very own Dulce Sloan, everybody! Hello! So good to see you again, Dulce. How are you doing today?
Well, you know, I woke up on the right side of the dirt, so it is what it is, baby.
All right, well, Dulce, hit us with the numbers.
You know, I heard Trump's back on the Forbes 400 list.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Like, I give a damn. Listen, they just keep putting out this list. Like, why are we supposed to care? It's just a bunch of it's like a bunch of rich motherfuckers we don't know. Like, why am I supposed to care that you rich? I still eat at Checkers. Like, what are we talking about? Right? Like, why do we need to know this information? Like, they're basically giving us a list of 400 people we should rob. It's like a crime starter pack. Like, don't rob your neighbor, rob number 26. Like, it makes sense.
Okay, well, speaking of cash, thank you for sharing all of that, Dulce. Can we get the lotto numbers, please?
Listen, I'm trying to tell you something.
Okay.
You saw the asteroid story?
I did, yeah.
Ooh, I with NASA, okay? Oh man, I with NASA. I love the Space Museum. I mean, I wouldn't go to space because I don't believe in going anywhere where you have to bring your own air. I'll never scuba dive. Like, if I was supposed to be down there, I'd have gills. This is dumb. Like, I'm not that little Haley girl. I ain't finna be down there. What I'm saying is, did you see the live stream?
Yeah, the video that they had, yeah?
They put the camera on the front of the thing. If you put it on the, like, it was running into the asteroid. So I didn't, like, it was like watching a video of someone falling down wearing a GoPro. Like, are you okay? Am I okay? Are we dead? Like, I don't know what's happening in here.
It was science.
Listen, we ganged up on an innocent asteroid. Just minding his business, being in space, believing what he believes, being a horoscope, you know.
What?
I mean, that's space. That's where the horoscopes come from, right? It was bullying.
A bullying? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we done thrown a little machine into that little asteroid living his life. It's bullying. We were messing with that little asteroid. What if we pissed off his mama? You seen the cartoons. You know when you mess with the little baby something, the mama always show up pissed. The little asteroid's mama just gonna be floating out there like, who crashed into you? Don't tell me it was NASA every damn time. It's that NASA boy.
Okay, Dulce, I don't think the asteroid has a mom, and I feel like we've run out of time completely. Can you just give us the lotto numbers right now, please, Dulce? We need the numbers.
Ugh, fine. 113, 21, 834. Bye.
No, Dulce, no.
What?
No.
I gave you the what?
No, you used all of my time for your stories and none of them for the lot.
I was talking about the news.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you can't do them all at once, right? You gotta take your time, build the suspense.
Oh, suspense.
Yeah.
I got your suspense. Bye.
Dulce Sloan, everybody.